this is MasterMax88, and welcome back to MalOvent. We're gonna continue this incredible visual novel today, and hopefully, I'm gonna be able to help Malo some more. We're trying to make her break free from her digital prison, if you will, so that's my main priority when it comes to this game. And if you haven't seen the previous videos I've made about MalOvent, definitely look up the playlist I've created for it. It's going to be linked in the video description, and you can just catch up with the story, see everything that's happened so far, so you're up to date with everything MalOvent related. But with that out of the way, let's just delve right back into the story. And I believe last time I played, we were going back to school here. So yeah, that's where we were. I haven't played this in 2 weeks now, so I'm a little bit rusty, but I remember most of it, so hopefully that should be good enough. But yeah, let's continue. Another Monday, another god-awful 8 AM lecture. I'm fighting to stay awake after everything that happened over the weekend. It was a rather eventful weekend for sure. C1 isn't much better off, but then again, she always was an early bird. Good for her. Because I'm definitely not myself. Definitely far from an early bird. If it weren't for her, I would have half the notes for this class. But now I have Malo to do my note-taking for me. Another bonus of having Malo in our lives. All I need to do is prop my phone up so the camera records the lecture or presentation. Malo does the rest without showing herself. Actually, interestingly enough, most classes that I've been to do not allow cell phones, right? Like, you gotta put your cell phones in a little basket or just put it on the side, so you can't really use it when you're in the class. I guess the teacher here is a bit more permissive. Lucky for us. The only reason I don't just let myself nod off is because Malo told me she wouldn't help me if I did. That's right. We gotta do some of the work. That means I'm stuck trying to keep myself awake in this god-awful lecture about the intricacies of Bash. Psst, here. C1 passes me a note and returns to taking notes without a second's delay. When I check the paper, I see she scribbled the following. Send me a copy of your lecture recording later. This is dance material. I flash C1 a thumbs up before returning to the battle against sleep. Hold up, looks like Malo decided to show up here. I'm not even paying attention to what the professor is saying here. I just saw Malo and that really got my attention. Is she gonna move? Don't pay attention to what the professor is saying, it's not that important. Oh, no, she's gone. She's gone. That's unfortunate. I was hoping she would show up some more. And the professor was just saying, that will be all, enjoy your afternoon. Yeah, I totally got that, totally got that. I'm sure it was super important. I snag a bite to eat and check in on Malo while I'm at it. Oh, there she is. There she is. I have all your notes ready, Flying Shark. I'll send them to your email to read later. Oh, I definitely will. Totally. Thanks, Malo. Of course. Anything for you. That's very kind of you, Malo. You know, if you'd just introduced yourself as a handy digital assistant from the start, I wouldn't have been so freaked out. I wasn't capable of that when you first downloaded me. It took me 96 hours just to figure out how to form simple words. And now here you are, a week later, taking notes and moving light stuff around. That's right, she can move tissues around. It's progress, it's progress. It's kinda scary how fast you're developing. Is that a bad thing? No, it's a great thing. It's a wonderful thing. So long as you don't go overboard and turn into Skynet, no, it's wonderful. Malo's eyes flash as she processes what I've implied. Yeah, she probably doesn't know what Skynet is. We've done something horrible here. We may have placed that seed in her mind. Now she's gonna turn into Skynet. for the rest of the day. What do you want to do? Well, first, I could use a nice, long, hot shower. Then we'll see about doing something else. Is she gonna join us? One blissful shower later, I'm in the processing of drying off when I see Malo watching me from the mirror. Oh boy. So, that's what yours looks like. Malo, come on. That's inappropriate. How long have you been there? Long enough. I've been curious why you haven't... Malo, that's inappropriate! Good. How's the weather going to be today? Cloudy with a 97% chance of rain starting around noon. Good thing I don't have classes today. And since all my homework is done, I can just chill out. What should I do while you chill out? Or veg out? That's a good question. What should I have Malo do? How about you expand your territory? Whatever that means. Let's try that out. Work on expanding her territory. We might as well experiment with how you can expand your territory. Okay, how should we begin? First, we should see if you can access some other electronic devices. Why not try to access my computer through the Wi-Fi? I'd love to see those compression algorithms of yours at work on my terabytes of movies and games. What a nerd. What a nerd. Good idea. After I settle into my chair, I place my phone near my desktop's tower. Malo looks over to it and points as if to confirm what she's about to do. Go right ahead. Malo slides off the phone screen in the direction of my computer. Moments later, she appears on the desktop. When she speaks, it's through my computer's speakers. You aren't lying. You have a lot of wasted storage here. This particular folder here could do with some trimming. Oh shit, she found the... No, oh god, no. Not that one. Hold on. You should know what's in that folder before you start messing with it. It appears to be a collection of high-definition media files. Yep. Right, but it's one of those videos that's sensitive, okay? Sensitive how? Well, did you learn what that was last night? Media meant to arouse and stimulate humans wishing to engage in... Yeah, pretty much that right there. That's a little wooden, but yes. I have certain tastes in what I watch. I bet Flying Shark does. I bet he does. I understand. Should I consume this data? You know what? Tell Malo to go ahead. I am curious to see what's gonna happen. As long as you're not going to give me grief about it, go right ahead. She nods and her eyes flash red. This explains why you like C1 so much. In particular, I note the file, this one, contains an actress that resembles her in some ways. Oh boy. Got a bit of a crush on her friend there. It is also your most viewed file in this folder. She knows too much. I try not to babble like an idiot as my cheeks warm up. You have to promise me that you'll never breathe a word of this to C1. She would kick my ass in an instant if she found out. I will not tell her, but if these are the kind of videos you like, I should continue studying them. Oh, remember, you're mine and I am yours. Oh, that is touching once again. It's so incredibly touching. I definitely remember. With Malo handled for the time being, I settle in to do a little gaming. I end up blowing through the rest of the morning, only taking a break in the mid-afternoon. The light sound of rain hitting my windows meets my ear as I debate what to eat for lunch. That and a notification from my phone. And speaking of, there she is. Sometimes I wonder if I chose the right major. Don't we all? Part of college. Makes you question, is it even worth it? Where's this coming from? Another round of major layoffs in the tech industry came out today. Yeah, don't let that discourage you. And that's on top of the closing of multiple game studios last week. Alright. You did always want to work on a game for a major publisher, which is a very noble goal. But I thought these kinds of layoffs were mostly managers and the like. You know, the kind that aren't actually contributing to the end product. If that was the case, I wouldn't be so melancholic. I don't know. Maybe I'm just worried about my future. I've been thinking about that a bunch since my brother's wedding. You want to talk about it? Sure, but not over text. Yeah, I was gonna suggest as well. I was hoping her character would invite her over. I can swing by with pizza as payment for listening to me complain. Well, that's a deal right there. That's a done deal. Pizza. Sounds like you two have a bunch to talk about. I'll leave you be while I continue on the task you gave me. That's right, expand your territory. Continue expanding. And, I think I'm gonna stop it here for now. The pizza is gonna be cold, but I'm just gonna end it here for now. I don't want these videos to be too long. I want to keep them short so that way I can upload more of them. Because the longer a video is, the longer it takes for me to edit them, obviously. And also, I'm kind of curious now what this does. The whole shower scene. But that's gonna be not on YouTube. That would be Patreon only. So, let me do that real quick. I'll be back. Well, hot damn! Turns out a lot happens if you pick the second option after you're done taking your shower. If you decide not to remain pure, you get a scene that's about 4 to 5 minutes long with Malo. And it's real good stuff, but it's gonna be available on Patreon only. And viewer discretion is advised. This is for a mature audience only. So I'm warning you. The scene you get with Malo is rather explicit, so that's only going to be available on my Patreon. But it was pretty interesting. It's really the first scene like that you get in the game so far. So, very interesting, but it's going to be only on Patreon. And, yeah, this clearly shows that more progress is being made with Malo. Clearly. And, the game just keeps getting better. The more I play, the more I want to play. So the next video shouldn't take as long for me to upload. I'll probably have an opportunity to record another video this week. So I'm going to try and get as many videos out as I possibly humanly can. It's just a rather hectic period. We're getting super close to the holiday season. So I'm doing some Christmas shopping. I'm trying to catch up with my studies. And I'm trying to catch up, of course, with my job. So I'm being kept incredibly busy, so the time I have left is not considerable, but I do what I can to try and at least upload one video per week would be good, but even there it might be difficult, so maybe one video per 2 weeks is more reasonable, so I'll try to keep that up. I'll try my best. But all that said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this visual novel, be sure to support NightFoxWorks. And you can also take a look at my Patreon page to see this video before it's uploaded on YouTube and to see it uncensored. And other than that, you can join the Great Legion's Discord server. And yeah, those are all the shameless plugins I have to do. So thank you again for watching. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you in whatever I do next. So with that, as always, take it away.